there is no doubt in my mind, and I tell all my family now, and my whole family, everybody is getting it. And I feel 1,000 times better.
So, yeah, can you tell me? I know you have a really fantastic background as a boxer. Can you tell me a little bit more about that and some highlights?
Well, back as far as in high school, I went into the Golden Gloves. That's the New York State Golden Gloves.
Oh, wow.
So I was training for that. Well, it was pretty cool because I was undefeated the first year in '84. I broke my hand in the semis. Went back 2 years after, then lost in a championship at Madison Square Gardens. But the best thing about that was with the amateurs, all the teachers were coming to my fights, and they were doing the video for the school with me fighting. So it was really cool.
That's
That was
awesome.
what I did that for about 10, 12 years. Then I was going to go pro, and something took place where my daughter is going to be 39. I had my daughter. So I was kind of young, So I got out of the boxing world. I did it for many years. And then I got into bowling, which the wife got me, and I thought it was going to be a wimpy sport, but she kicked my butt the first few times we went. And I had to get good at it. And I got about 8 300s, 2 800 series. So I'm pretty good at that too. As far as athletic ability, I'm very athletic.
That's amazing.
And basically now with this, with the hydro, whatever the hydro drinking and stuff, I was like, how do I explain this? The last 8 years, I've been in like a fog and just tired, playing with the grandchildren. I just didn't have no pep. And I just been like, and I'm asking the doctors, do I need to go on testosterone? Do I have to get me, no, you're not doing that. It's no good for you, blah, blah, blah. So I was getting annoyed. Then I try this, and it's like my head is like, I focus more. I really actually focus better. I wake up in the morning, usually I'm like dreary in the morning. I'm like, boom, I'm like snapped into in the morning. I feel great. I'm running around with the kids a lot more. So there is no doubt in my mind, and I tell all my family now, and my whole family, everybody is getting it. And I feel 1,000 times better. It's like, I mean, I got nothing to do this and tell you this to prove to say it, but I'm telling you, this, I guarantee. I tell my family, I guarantee you this. You have to do it. And I've been feeling great ever since. It's in a month and a half, a month and 3 weeks, a total change in me.
That's amazing. That's
And it's
amazing.
true. I mean, it is amazing. But now I had my blood work done, and I go back. So I can't wait just to see, because I lost like 10 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So my cholesterol and everything else, all my numbers should come down. So it should be a help everything with me with this. So if I can help people like this help me, I'm a happy camper.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, keep us in the loop. Let us know your numbers. I'm totally interested to see,
Yeah, I'm gonna compare them, because that's what I do
Yeah.
every time I go for my blood work. But I lost weight. It made it easy. It's weird because I've been trying to lose weight. I fought the scale all my life. Then when I stopped boxing, I got lazy. I gained about 15, 20, 25 pounds, just couldn't lose it. My metabolism, I was always like running around, so I wouldn't gain weight. I could eat anything I want. My metabolism would keep me good. As you get older, that goes away. So finally, maybe because I'm drinking a lot more with this and everything, it seemed like the weight came off me very fast and good. So now no belly anymore. I look back like I'm back in the boxing days.
Totally.
So I'm kind of feeling good. It gave me a lot more motive to stick with it. And again, I got my whole family. I got 2 sons, a daughter. I got my mother. I got my 2 brothers. So it's not like I say to you, if it helps me and it helps other people, I'm happy. I like to help people. That's just the way I am.
That's beautiful. I love that. And, Will and Chris are going to be stoked to hear that. I'm so glad to hear it. That's, one of the reasons they wanted to start Evolv is to put out a superior product, something that could help people and support their lifestyle, enhance
This
their
is it.
well-being, all of that great stuff. Let me ask you, how did you first hear about the H2 trend?
I go on my phone, and I've been on that, and I always flick through it because thank God I'm pretty much retired. I got my own floor refinishing business. I install wood floors and refinish, but I have people work for me since I'm 28. I've been blessed. I've been lucky. And just going through it, boxing around. I started out with the $50 bottle. And it's so big and you drink it. I was walking around bloated. I mean, it was working somewhat, but it's too much water to drink, and you do it 3, 4, 5 times a day. I had a water belly and it was just too much. So when I got this bottle, it's like, I think 6 or 8 ounces with more hydro stuff in it. It's phenomenal because I don't feel bloated. It goes down perfect. It's just enough water. The other bottle, I had 2 of them because they got one for the wife. With them, I don't use anymore. That's why they're in the box. Your bottle's been out, and that's the only one I use because it's a big difference. Because the other bottles, I got energy, but not like this bottle. This bottle, I feel a lot more where my energy is better, and I'm not so bloated. It's just too much to drink every time. They say drink it fast because it dissolves quick. So it's very easy, your bottle, to drink, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I'm very happy that I can drink less water and get more hydrogen in my body.
That's awesome. Yeah, we really went for that small concentrated dose, It's drinkable. You can do it in a couple sips.
I do. I know, right? I get it down one shot. That's why I like it. The other bottle, I just walked around bloated. It was too much water.
Totally.
So that's why they're gonna go in I'll give them to somebody, whatever. But I won't be using them. Your stuff that's it. That's gonna be my thing, and that's the way I feel a lot better with it. So why am I gonna change anything? That's perfect.
Yeah. So how do you incorporate that into your daily routine? Do you do it in the morning, after work?
I'll tell you. How it is. I wake up in the morning, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Shoot to my water because usually once I get that in my system, first thing I do, because I take blood pressure pills. So I take that with my blood pressure pills and I'm up. It's not like walking around the house dreary, it really gives me a boost. It really does. So in the morning, wake up, I do my first. Then lunchtime, I'll eat my lunch and I'll do again another bottle. And then before dinner, I'll do a third. After dinner, about 6 o'clock, I'll do my last one because if I drink too much, I get up 4 times a night. I don't want to do that from drinking. So I try to stop at a certain time where I've got to keep waking up at night because I can't go back to sleep. So I did that and I figured that out right. And I feel like I'm back in my 30s, 35. It's weird. I can't explain it because I was so upset, always just being down, tired. It was just a bad feeling. And now I feel rejuvenated, which is phenomenal. So the stuff 1000% works.
That's amazing. I am so glad to hear it. You and so many other customers come back and that's what they tell us. They tell us how amazing it is, how much better they feel. I drink it myself. I feel amazing. I feel better.
No doubt, 100%.
So how did you find out about Evolv? Because you said you have a couple other bottles. Was it through Instagram and TikTok?
It's through Instagram. That's how I got the other bottles, the H2 cup. Mm-hmm. And I was liking it. It was okay, but I just, like I say, the bloating, too much water. It was too much. Then I saw yours come on and I said, you know something? Let me try to look smaller. It has more hydrogen, less water to drink. And once I got this, those were put right in the box. Can't use the H2 cups anymore. And that's all I've been using is the H2 to go, whatever. And but Instagram, thank God for Instagram, because without Instagram, I would have never known.
Totally. So it was the less water and higher hydrogen that was really
That's what was the changer. That's the big changer of the whole concept. Before COVID, I messed up my shoulder.
Okay.
So I was around 220, 222 average. I got that PP something where they give you the needle, take your blood out, spin it, and shoot it back in. Mm-hmm. So it works somewhat. My shoulder, I couldn't really lift much. It seems I don't know the inflammation is something that this supposedly does, but I do more my shoulder a lot better, and stuff like that. It's less joint pain I have. But when I got that done, I dropped from a 220 something bowler down to a 180 something. After I got the shot, I dropped like 30 some pins on my average. I went back, took a half a year off because I was hurting, went back and was gradually going up, but not quick. In the last 2 months, God's honest truth, Rockville Center Lanes, you can look on my stats. I must have went up, and it's very hard to do this, 12 pins in a matter of 2 months. So that means going from an average and jumping up 12 pins is very hard to do. I seem to focus better. It just seems that I actually am focusing more. I'm actually keeping my eye on the mark and coming through, and just I have more sustain of doing what I'm supposed to be doing instead of throwing my arm this way, going this way. I keep more focus is the word I'm trying to use. So it's not just inflammation. I noticed it did quite a few things for me, not just one or two things. Wow. And that's, you can look that up. And like I say, with Rockville Center Lanes, it's amazing because I was a very good bowler, got hurt, wasn't so good. I was not throwing the ball right. And now it seems like everything is going on the up and up, where I'm hoping I get back to where I was. And the way it looks, I'm getting that way.
That's so cool. I love to hear that.
No, that's why I'm happy. I was walking around mopey. I was going to quit the game because you go from being like the top and now you're mediocre. And I'm the anchor. I'm trying to win the games for us. And then you go to that. So I was ready just to, and then, yeah, I am impressed with this H2 hydrogen. The best thing out since sliced bread.
I think so too. We all think so. We totally love it. Everybody on the team uses it, and we're all just like, yeah, this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal.
I think this is going to go a long way, and I would love to see people try it. I mean, you just give a money back guarantee, but I tell you what, there ain't nobody sending those bottles back. Once they start drinking it, they're going to be hooked. They're going to tell their family. And what's nice about it is they're helping their own family and friends by putting them on it, and then everybody feels better. Everybody gets along better. Everybody don't fight as much, so it really is a great concept.
What would you say to anybody who's on the fence? Like if they're comparing water bottles, because I know we all do a lot of research into this before we make a decision. It's, not so much of an impulse buy. It's something that's, related to our well-being. So we want to make sure we're going to choose the right one. What would you say to somebody who's on the fence, especially after trying a few?
Well, I just go to my gas station, run my car in this morning. I start telling them about it. So they know I boxed through the years and everything else. Oh, the box stuff. And they go, wow, you really look like you got an extra step to you. You seem things. So I said, listen to me. I guarantee it. I'm not making any money by telling you to go get this. This isn't my company. I just got this stuff, but I'm amazed with it. Give it a shot. So he's going to do what I told him to do. And I bet you next week when I go back in, he's going to give me a kiss on both sides of my cheek and say, thank you. I feel great. You got to try it. What I tell people is, listen, in life, you have to take chances. You can't just sit back. Money's not going to come to you, or health's not going to come to you. If you see something, you try it. If you don't try it, you'll be same thing, sitting around, moping around. This is something you try. Give it a week. First day you take it, you will feel some, energy. Give it a week and a half, 2 weeks, you're going to see a big change. I told them that. I cannot wait to go back in a week, 2 weeks, and hear from them what they're going to say. Because I did say it to them. If you don't try it, you're not going to know. And they agreed with me. So they're going to be a few of them are probably going to get the bottles, which I usually tell somebody, and they usually listen to me. So totally. That's what I would tell somebody. You want to feel better, try it. You're always going to get positive and negative, but each person's different. So maybe the one person that did try it or tried something else, they didn't like it. That doesn't mean the next 3 people are going to be the same. Everybody's body is different. Their chemistry is different. Some people don't like drinking water, but I'll tell you, you don't like drinking water and you get energy from it. You watch how those people that don't drink water, like my mother, starts to drink water now. Because my mother, she's a cowboy. She don't drink water. Now, all of a sudden, she's drinking water because she feels more pep and she feels better.
You got her the age to go?
Actually, she got it. I was going to get it.
She got it.
I got it. So she's going to put that. She tried the cup thing, and I said, get rid of it. Because she can't drink water, and it's too much water. She threw it on the side after 2 days.
Yeah.
So I knew it. So I go, Mom, look at this. It's small. Look how little. And you get more energy. So now she's happy. She's going to, as far as drink the little bit to drink, because she hates water as it is. So by drinking less and she feels better, it's just like taking her pills every day, whatever she takes to, for health, she takes it. Now with that, it works, so it's cool. I got a lot of my family into this.
And especially Mom. We got to take care of Mom.
Yeah, no, she's a toughie. And she fought with me with this. Baloney, this, blah, blah, this. I say, Mom, please. okay, I did mess up with the big one because she don't like water. And when you get the big bottle, it's hard to push somebody to do it that hates water and drink that much. But now that this is a lot smaller, less to consume, she's happy.
Awesome. I am so glad to hear it. Thank you so much for this interview and for your time. This is absolutely fantastic.
All right. Well, I just sent now another thing. I just went upstate. I had very close friends with me that came upstate.
Yeah.
I brought my bottle. When it got across,
Nice.
the other bottle we had, because they tried it. And it was like, they liked it, but it was, like I say, a lot of water. It was a lot of water in the thing. So when we came back, I got my water thing. They came over yesterday. They tried it. They saw a big difference because I had the H2 cup. And again, a lot of water. They didn't want to drink that much. When they came to check out the one I got yesterday, I think it was yesterday, day before, they saw a big difference. They ordered it. So I called him. I dialed that number. I go, talk to them. Tell them. Sure enough, we talked to him, explained. They ordered it. He actually saw the order come through, which I don't know how he did because we're upstate. They ordered it right there.
Amazing.
So that's why I'm saying is I want to push this because I know it works. I wish you the best of luck. And I think this is going to be a very, very big thing.
Thank you so much for your support. And, I'm sure Will and Chris, they're both going to be stoked to see this interview and all the amazing things you have to say. Like, this is really why we're here.
Well, keep in touch. I'll let you know how the blood test goes back. And if that came across, that's something else that would be big for people. If had high sugar, this and that, you could see, I could tell now by the different things when I took the test 3 months ago. And now, if everything's maybe coming down somewhat, I didn't change anything. It has to be the water then, because I didn't change anything.
Yeah.
So keep in touch with that. We'll go back and anybody that I know, 1,000% we will return to use.
Yeah, I'm so curious to see what happens.
Yeah, so am I. But I'm going tomorrow at 2:45 for the retesting.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and we all appreciate you. And I can't wait to hear what happens.
You got it. We'll keep in touch.
Sounds good. I'll catch you later. Bye.